A very heartwarming welcome to you all. Especially, I feel very happy to be here with you all as an alumni of Usmania University. So because it's a proud moment for me too. Because many of the students who are roaming here and around having a dream, maybe had their own dreams to cherish, nourish, and to make the things to happen in the days to come. Just like you, the students of Usmania University, I too do have a dream long back in 1996. So that is the dream coming to reality after so many years of things that have been happened here. So being the Director Department of Language and Culture, I feel very privileged to be here with you on this very auspicious occasion of launching Jashn-e-Sainma, the first ever venture that is being introduced in the Mass Communication and Journalism Department, Usmania University, in association with our Department of Language and Culture and many other organizations who supported the cause. So here it is the bright thing and the very aspiring moment for all the journalism students who are making this dream into reality. Of course, it is the age of cinema. Long back, cinema has been invented by Thomas Alva Edison. Later on, it was developed by Lumiere brothers in 1896, and later on, it has reached many strides and many phases of its own course of time. So, but it is the Dada Saheb Phalke who introduced cinema into India. In the 1913, he is the first pioneer who made the movie Raja Harishchandra. That was the first and foremost movie that is being there and made Indian population and Indian audience to enthrall with the magic of the cinema that is being placed on the the motion picture, in the name of motion picture. So here after that, in Telugu also, many efforts have been made by different personalities like Raghupati Venkaya, Raghupati Prakash and many other people. So of them, Hanumanthappa Muniyappa Reddy has succeeded himself and made the first ever Telugu movie in 1931 with Bhakta Prahlada. So that is there. So these are all the things that have been mentioned, and the Color movie has been taken place later on, and CinemaScope movie has been taken place, and later on the 6-track stereophonic sounds and many other technological advancements that have been taken place in making cinema as a theatrical experience, as a live experience to experience by the audience. So whatever the technological advancement that has been taken place in making cinema as an important one, the IMAX is one of the important aspect technologically, and 3D, 4D, 5D, and nowadays it is being observed and experienced as the 7D technology that is available to place cinema as a wonderful experience, as a cherishing experience to all the audience nowadays. So this is all the technological advancement that has been taken place for the so long 130 or 140 years or something like that. But in India, it is having a journey of 1913 to 2023, means 111 years of journey. And as far as Telugu cinema is concerned, it is 93 years of journey. So of them, it may be a 93 years, it may be a century, it may be more than century. But the impact of cinema that has been taken place in the minds of the millions of masses is immaculate and impeccable, and at the same time very influential. Very influential. So that is the reason. So whatever the art form that has been there since the times of caveman, that is the early man of human civilization, has overcame with the advent of cinema. So we know pretty well, the painting is the primitive art form of human being. And of course, it may be many other things. or architecture. Stonehenge is the first and foremost architectural design that has been invented by human being in his entire human civilization. So likewise, many art forms are there. It may be painting, or it may be literature, poetry, or wood carving, or many other things. But cinema is the youngest art form of all the art forms that has been generated, created, or invented, or discovered by human being in his entire journey of 1 lakh years of his evolution. So, but the astonishing fact is that though the youngest medium of art is the cinema, but its impact is more than that of anything else of its predecessor or earlier art forms. That is the magic of cinema. So because cinema is a compendium of confluence of each and every art form. Take the example of painting. Painting is an art form that can be placed with the colors and hues and different symbols like that. Literature is a symbolic representation of vocal expressions and ideological expressions that can be written in the form of written style. So likewise, every art form is having its own limitations and its own things. But here in cinema, every art form will be utilized to make that experience, to feel, to fall, and to cherish, and to memorize and remember. So that is the magic of cinema. So of course, Hyderabad is a great contribution as far as cinema is concerned. Very lesser known people could able to know this fact. Very lesser known, because all the historians who wrote Indian history of cinema and in Telugu history of cinema, what they used to tell that it is the Telugu people and Telugu land that is being taken place, and Madras has become the wonderful hub for making cinema in South India and something like that. And Mumbai has become the hub for Indian cinema, and Indian cinema has flourished from there onwards to Kolkata and then Madras and some other parts of India. But interestingly, Dhiren Ganguly, Professor Dhiren Ganguly is the pioneer of making Hyderabadi cinema to get noticed. So he is a professor in Nizam College in 1920s, and he is having the penchant for importing the films that are being made in Germany and UK and other European countries, and he imported the camera and he started exhibiting the cinema here in Hyderabad. And he started the first ever production company in the name of Lotus Film Company, and he produced more than 8 cinemas in 1920s itself, when the movie cinemas is the only available technology that is there at that time. No sound at all. All the people used to make the sounds outside of the film. When the motion picture is being presented here on the screen, the musical band will be there in front of the screen, and they used to make the music, create the music as per the visual that has been played on the screen. So later on, the audio and the visual has gone hand in hand, and the recording that has been taken place due to the technology, thanks to the technology. So nowadays, it is the time of short films. Of course, life is full circle. You know pretty well that the entire cinema journey has been started with a short film for the first time when this Lumiere Brothers has made. The first and foremost short film that has been presented on the screen is Arrival of a Train. Arrival of a Train onto the platform. That is the first and foremost short film and movie, motion picture rather. And later on, some galloping of a horse and horse riding visual is the second one. So likewise, cinema has started its journey from short film, and now it has become the short film again. So life has become full circle. So those were the days gone by. 5 hours of cinema, once upon a time that was there. 3 hours of cinema, 4 hours of cinema is there. 2 intervals is used to give in between the cinema while the cinema is being played on the screen. So likewise cricket, because the fast-paced, changing society and the moods and the many things that have been taking place in the minds of the students and minds of the younger generation and minds of the audience too. Once upon a time, as far as cricket is concerned, it is 5 days test matches and then 1 day international and then now T20 and in the days to come definitely it will be T10. So because time, very much lesser time is available for all the people to see. Likewise, shorts have become the real reality of visual experience nowadays. So whenever you see, whenever you watch the human laboratory, that is the bus stations or railway stations or any gathering, you can watch. All the people are immersing themselves in watching one or the other shots that have been there in YouTube or WhatsApp or any other thing nowadays. So in this scenario, short films have become the expression of the ideas of the new age talent. And of course nowadays everyone has become the filmmaker. Thanks to the smartphone technology, thanks to iPhone, thanks to many other phones with a high grade of pixel resolutions or visual resolutions. So that is the reason every student and especially every aspiring personality is very much interested to become himself as a filmmaker. And moreover, visual experience is more powerful than that of anything else. Psychologically also it has proved the fact that the visual impression is more powerful, more enduring, more everlasting than that of any sort of memory that is being taking place in the human brain. So the cognitive abilities of human being, the intelligence levels, the creative talents and everything can be utilized in making the things to happen as far as short film is concerned. So here, in this context, whatever the things that are being happening in and around us, the Department of Communication and Mass Communication and Journalism has took that initiative to make the younger generation of journalists, the future journalists, to acquaint themselves with making short films on one hand and to conduct Jashn-e Cinema sort of first ever intervention or first ever practice for the benefit of the young journalists in the future days to come. So it's really an appreciable effort by the Department of Mass Communication Journalism on one hand and the support that has been extended by Vice Chancellor Garu Ravinder sir and other important personalities like Arjun Rao sir and Satish, Professor of Mass Communications, and the initiative that has been taken place by the students, Gaurav and many other persons out here. So it's really appreciable effort and short films have become the future of the things that is going to happen. So nowadays we are talking about citizen journalism. Nowadays we are talking about many other things which are non-formal, informal, unconventional. So this is the age of unconventional ideology, going beyond the borders and break the rules and going out of the box ideas. So short film is also one of the best way to express your own out of the box ideas and to realize the fact that human relations and human bondages are everlasting, to establish the fact of making human relations as high and as unique and as pure and as important as they are and as they will be. This short film festival is also supports that cause of human relations and human bondages to last forever. So here I would like to appreciate each and everyone who participated in this particular Jashn-e Cinema, which is going to happen here for 2 days with this inauguration, and it is a really auspicious one, and being a part and parcel of this wonderful event is also one of the happiest moment for me too. So I would like to say my heartfelt congratulations to the entire department and entire university for taking this cause to the next level, and I would like to welcome all the entries all the filmmakers, future filmmakers who sent their entries for this competition just as cinema. So celebrate the cinema, experience the cinema, and appreciate the cinema here. And of course, 4 E's are meant for making cinema as a possible one and as a good one, as a fruitful one. So most of the times what we used to tell is that take the example of Dirty Picture. In the Dirty Picture, Vidya Balan character used to tell that the people will come to cinema for 3 reasons. So one reason is entertainment, and the second one is entertainment, and the third one is, of course, it is entertainment. But as far as my knowledge goes, and as far as my studies are concerned, because I have had a doctorate in films only. So I made the folklore elements in Telugu cinema. That is my research topic in my PhD. So in that context, when as a film critic who won 3 Nandi awards for best film critic, when I observed and when I extensively read about the world cinema, Indian cinema, Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, Bengali, Gujarati, Marathi, Odian cinema, and even the Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Spanish, Romanian, Dutch, many other cinemas of the world, and the movies that has been made by Akira Kurosawa, say Satyajit Ray, Adul Gopalakrishnan, and many other stalwarts of Indian cinema and world cinema too. So likewise, Federico Fellini is there, and many other, Roman Polanski is there, Martin Scorsese is there, and wonderful filmmakers are including Alfred Hitchcock. He is also one of the great pioneers in making his own style of cinema, of suspense thrillers and all. So likewise, every cinema, whatever the cinema and whatever the style of cinema that has been made so far, cinema is not only meant for entertainment, but it is also for education. It is also for emancipation. That means to get rid of all these things, to make you free from all those things, whatever the conflicts that are there with you. And of course, not only for entertainment, it is for education, it is for emancipation, and it is ultimately for enlightenment. So Buddha may be having enlightenment while he sits on the Bodhi river, Bodhi Vriksha, that means Bodhi tree, Banyan tree. But here, cinema is also one of the greatest penance, greatest meditation, and viewing a cinema is also an art. Not only making a cinema, but also watching a cinema. Viewing a cinema is also an art. So cinema may be a science because of its own technological advancements, but it is also an art whenever we are watching, whenever we are appreciating, whenever we are imbibing that idea into our mind and making them into practice with the good values and good things that are being incorporated in that particular cinema. So here, cinema is for entertainment, for education, emancipation and enlightenment, and of course, finally, expansion of our knowledge. మీరు ఒక్కసారి చూడండి, ఒకటి జీన్స్ అనే సినిమాలో ఒక పాట ఉంటుంది, పువ్వుల్లో దాగున్న కళ్ళెంత అతిశయం అని ఒక పాట. ఆ పాటలో 7 వండర్స్ ఆఫ్ ది వరల్డ్ ఎట్ ఏ గో, ఆ ఒక్క పాటలో మొత్తం ఐశ్వర్య రాయ్తో ఆ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ అంతా పిరమిడ్స్ నుంచి మొదలుగా లీనింగ్ టవర్ ఆఫ్ పీజా వరకు అన్ని చూపిస్తారు దాన్ని. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ అంటే 7 వండర్స్ ఆఫ్ ది వరల్డ్ ని చూసే ఒక అవకాశం సినిమా ద్వారా. ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ అవుతూనే ఎడ్యుటైన్మెంట్, ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అండ్ ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ గో హ్యాండ్ ఇన్ హ్యాండ్ వెనెవర్ యూ చూస్ ద రైట్ మూవీస్. డొక్కు సినిమాలు ఉంటాయి, చెత్త సినిమాలు ఉంటాయి, యాక్షన్, ఫ్యాక్షన్, కామెడీ, ఇక మీకు ఎన్ని ఉండాలో అన్ని ఉంటాయి, సస్పెన్స్, థ్రిల్లర్, హారర్, ఎన్ని జానర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, అన్ని జానర్స్ లో సినిమాలు ఉంటాయి. బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ the rationale, it is the idea, and it is the discrimination that is being with you, and which sort of movie you are going to select. Based on that, your future will be decided. So మనం ఎంపిక చేసుకునే సినిమాలు దాన్ని బట్టి ఉంటాయి. సో అలాగే ఇక్కడ జస్ట్ సినిమాలో వచ్చిన ఎంట్రీస్ కూడా చాలా మంచి సినిమాలు వచ్చాయని నేను భావిస్తున్నా. ఎందుకంటే యంగర్ బ్రిగేడ్ అలా లేదు. మనం అనుకుంటాం యంగ్ బ్రిగేడ్ అందరూ ఎట్లా ఉంటారంటే కొంతమంది యువకులు ముందు తరం కూతురు పావన నవజీవన బృందావన నిర్మాతలు. సో అందుకని మీరంతా ఏదో ఇట్లా ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ చేస్తారు, పబ్లోకి వెళ్తారు, డిస్కోలోకి వెళ్తారు, అమ్మాయిలను టీచ్ చేస్తారు, లేకపోతే గొడవ చేస్తారు, కొట్లాడతారు, చైన్ పట్టుకొని ఫైట్ చేస్తారు అనే వాళ్ళు అది ఎప్పుడు ఉంటారు. ప్రతి యూనివర్సిటీలో ప్రతి సందర్భంలో ప్రతి ఇయర్ లో ఉన్నారు. 1970s నుంచి 1950s 60s నుంచి కూడా ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళు మిగతా వాళ్ళు 10% ఉంటారు. దే ఆర్ ది గుడ్ పీపుల్. వాళ్ళు మంచి టార్చ్ బేరర్స్ అవుతారు. వాళ్ళు ఆ తర్వాత టార్చ్ బేరర్స్ ఫర్ ది ఎంటైర్ సొసైటీ అవుతారు ఆ 10% పీపుల్. సో అలా మనం చూజ్ చేసుకోవడానికి బట్టి ఉంటుంది. సో ఇక్కడ సినిమా పరంగా కూడా అన్ని రకాల సినిమాలు ఉన్నప్పటికీ దాంట్లో ఎలాంటి సినిమాలను చూజ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం అనే దాన్ని బట్టి మన అభిరుచి ఉంటుంది, మన అభిప్రాయాలు ఉంటాయి. మన అభిప్రాయాలకు తగిన అభిరుచిని అనుసరించి భవిష్యత్తు కూడా నిర్ధారణ అవుతుంది. మన భవిష్యత్తు ఎవరిదో కాదు. సో అందుకని అలాంటి ఒక గొప్ప భవిష్యత్తుకి ఇది ఒక నాందిగా భావిస్తూ ఇట్స్ ఎ లాంచింగ్ ప్యాడ్ గా అనుకుంటున్నా. సో అందుకని మీ యూత్ అందరికీ, ముఖ్యంగా స్టూడెంట్స్ మాస్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ అండ్ జర్నలిజం వారందరికీ మరొకసారి శుభాకాంక్షలు తెలియజేస్తూ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్. సార్ మీకు కూడా ధన్యవాదాలు. అండ్ అఫ్ కోర్స్ అర్జున్ రావు గారు బీయింగ్ ఏ హిస్టరీ మ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ హిస్టరీ కాంగ్రెస్ అనే దాన్ని కూడా వారు నిర్వహించారు. చాలా చక్కగా, అంటే విద్యార్థులకి కొత్త విషయాలు తెలియజేయాలి అనే తపన ఉన్నటువంటి మంచి ప్రొఫెసర్ వారు. అలాగే రవీందర్ గారు, మన వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ గారు, ఈజ్ సచ్ ఎ నైస్ జెంటిల్మన్ అండ్ హ్యావింగ్ వెరీ కమిట్మెంట్ అండ్ వెరీ ప్రోయాక్టివ్ టువర్డ్స్ ది స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్ మేక్ ద ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ యాజ్ ఎ మోడల్. సో వారికి, అలాగే సతీష్ గారు, మొత్తం ఈ జర్నలిజం స్టూడెంట్స్ అందరికీ ఒక నిరంతర స్ఫూర్తి, వారి స్ఫూర్తితోనే ఇప్పుడు ఇదంతా జరుగుతుంది. వారికి అలాగే మిగతా ప్రొఫెసర్స్ అందరికీ కూడా శుభాకాంక్షలు తెలియజేస్తూ ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్.